Yo, yo. What's up, guys? Doing some sets of 3, ramping up. Yo, what's up, guys? Nah, man, I know what I'm doing. I appreciate it. If you don't know my backstory, you should go look at my bio. Nah, I'm not doing hypertrophy right now. I do agree with you, brother, if I was doing hypertrophy, but these are not my hypertrophy sets. These are my power sets. So, no, I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm an athlete. So, although I do grow muscle, when I bulk, I do a ramp up. So, I do like instead of you doing like 4 or 5 sets of 10 to 12 and doing sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, I'm doing myofibrillar, which is like 10 sets of 3, and I ramp it up. And I'm going to work up to hopefully 315 pounds for a triple, right? And then when I'm done, my next workout will be hypertrophy. So I do a different program, brother. It's one I wrote myself. So, nah, dude. I'm doing it specifically for a reason, and I'm resting 5 minutes between sets, right? So, for me, it's about to get thicker and bigger. It's all about overload, and then once you have the mass, then you put on the detail and all this stuff. So, that is what I'm doing. Oh, that's cool. You say, and no one cares. Ah, well, that's good. Well, you cared enough to be in my stream, so no matter which way you slice it, I'm making nickels and dimes every time y'all are in my stream. So, and that's cool. Why are you having such a bad day, Snakes? If you were smart, you'd stay in my channel and I can teach you something. I need to go read my bio and my backstory and understand the position that I'm coming from. You should do that. And if not, hey, thanks for the chats. Anyways, hope you guys are having good holidays. Uh huh. Gotta love the trolls. Thanks for your comments, brother. All right, one more set. Just a little power set, just going for a triple. All right. Yeah, before my surgery, I was doing this with about 500 pounds. Now I'm down to like 225. But after we get through this injury, we're going to put on more size. So it's a little shitty, but that's what happens when you get injured. So, and I got 2 herniated discs too. So 2 years, this is my 3rd workout in 2 years. I think I'm doing pretty damn good. So 2 herniated discs and a torn scapula is not really good, but what I got is basically this. I wrote a program to build strength again. Once I get the strength up, then I'm going to go into hypertrophy, and I'm back up to 225 pounds. So I got down to 170 after my surgery, and at my top I was 300. So I've lost about 100 pounds. So it really shitty sucks, but we're building back up again. So you guys want to watch the journey? We're closing on 4,000 subscribers, and I hope you can come watch the journey. It's pretty fun. So, yeah. Anyways, anybody in the chat got any questions? He said, I don't give a damn, breath out when pressing. You know, what's funny is when you're trying to build power and strength, yeah, I take a big breath in. Hey, yeah, I'm in the middle of the gym. I think their Wi-Fi is in and out. Why did that guy leave? I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. We got 7 people in the chat. Old school. Give me some advice. Give me some advice. For what? Oh, I'm just doing a training blog. Tell them what's up. Tell them what's up. Gotta go hard. Yeah, go hard to go home. Hell yeah. I agree. Hell yeah, dude. Old school said, go hard or go home. Yeah, I agree. I agree. If you're already here, you might as well do the damn work. If you're here, you might as well do the work. We are at Legends Fitness. Here, check it out. Legends Fitness. It's a pretty sweet gym in Macon. It's it's owned by a Air Force veteran. Pretty cool guys over here. So, all right. Hi Thomas, Lila. So basically, we're gonna get another set. Remember, we're coming off of surgery, so we got to build back up slowly. So I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna build up faster than you guys who aren't training, and I'm showing you. We already back up to 225. We don't put on 25 pounds. We're gonna get back up to 250, and I'm gonna show you how I do it. Okay. Now, my belief is if you get stronger, you get bigger, right? And then your strength is where you want to focus on. Focus on getting a controlled 3 to 5. All right, let me get one more set. So we're doing a lot of sets. So we're doing like 10 sets of 3, 10 sets of 3. So only 30, 40 reps, but a little bit heavier. And I do this like every 3 or 4 workouts, right? All right, let's go. Good. All right. So what I like to do is I like to work up to a heavy single and get stronger, and then I'll do my hypertrophy work on another workout or focus on that. But I only do one exercise per workout. You know what I mean? So now you got to think 2 weeks ago or a month ago after surgery, we were only doing 1 plate. So this is how what happened. The first week we did a plate. Then we got up to 50. Then we got up to 50. And now we're going up. So what I'm saying is you want to get stronger on a basic exercise. Once you get stronger on that exercise, then you're going to add hypertrophy and you're going to do the pump. But, when you have machines that can help stabilize you, you can get stronger on a machine. Right? I think so. Layla plays, thumbs ups. And again, because I am an athlete, I can run around and do circuits and do all that. But when I want to get bigger and thicker, I don't do all that. Like, I want to stay all my effort into that one exercise. Now, if I was doing conditioning, I'd be doing circuits like a mother trucker out here. But we getting thicker, we ain't conditioning. So you got to pull all that bull crap off. Do a conditioning workout separate from your strength workout. It's different. It's a different path, man. Look, if you're really big and you want to condition, do circuits. That's cool. But if you're already conditioned and you want to get bigger, then stop all that bullshit circuits and just focus on one or two exercises and get stronger. I'm telling you, that's how it works, dude. Hello. No, no. I'm ADHD, so I'm like in my own little world. We're on a stream. We got 6 people. Somehow 6 people in the world decided to talk to me in a stream, so we're going to rock with it. Shout out to Legends Fitness. I got to go by Chest Devil. What's up, baby? All right, guys. Time to get another set in. Again, just a bunch of singles and triples. That's all we're doing. Singles and triples. Singles and triples, singles and triples. If I get a single and I get stronger each week, then I know that my hypertrophy is going to change. You'll see it, man. Look at my videos from a month ago and you'll tell how much thicker I'm getting from this program. I can tell a difference. My family can tell a difference. So, again, with my body type, I'm an endurance athlete. So, in order for me to get bigger, I got to get stronger. Every time I get stronger, I get bigger. So, not to say you can't do it 10 to 12, but it depends on your muscle type. You know what I mean? Whether you're fast twitch or slow twitch dominant. Damn, she got a good squat. Damn. This girl knows how to squat. Up. Up. All right. All right. So that's a PR from last week. Good. All right. So you're going to say, am I going to change exercises? Yes. But for this first month, my whole goal is to get stronger on this main movement. So what I do, I pick one main movement and I get stronger on it to measure progression. Now, once I'm done with this, depending on how hard I push, I'll probably go do some pump work and just put some blood in the muscle. But because I'm bulking, I'm trying to, every time I come into the gym, I'm trying to hit a PR from my last workout. So every couple weeks, I'm adding 10 pounds. Like every time I train, I'm adding 5, 10 pounds. But I'm also, my volume is like 10 sets of 2, 12 sets of 3. My bad, I crashed. Okay, guys, so something you need to understand about programming. If you're trying to get thicker, you don't want to do all that bullshit in between sets. If you're trying to condition, you want to do that. So me, I'm coming out of surgery and losing a bunch of weight. So I am just trying to get stronger on a couple key exercises while not getting injured, right? So basically, I'm trying to conserve all my energy and just get stronger on a key exercises. And each time I get stronger, I'll do that for 4 weeks, and then I'll rotate exercises. Because I think you treat weightlifting like, look, if you go into the gym and you're squatting like a plate, and then 2 days later you do a plate and a 10, and you keep adding, and then before you know it, you squatting 3 or 4 plates. I guarantee your body's going to change. You know what I mean? And then once you rock that out, then pick another exercise. Yeah. And you know you're doing it right because you'll be hungry. If you're hungry, that means your body's recovering and growing. If you're not hungry, then you're too stressed out. So make sure you're hungry and you're eating. Yeah. Dude, you get stronger, you look better. I'm telling you, it's get stronger. Yeah. I'm telling you, dude. It's, everybody, everybody, like, and even my female clients, they say they don't want to get bulky, but muscle is sexy. Muscle what gives you curve. Muscle has less surface area than fat, so it'll make you look good. All right. All right. So I'm going to try to do one more single. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably go work on back extensions after that. But now we're going to get up. So if you look, we're not doing super heavy weight, but we are hitting like, let's see, we're going to hit 25, 50, 75, 100 plus 10. So 110, 120, 260. So with the machine, it's right at 270, 280, right? So close to 300 pounds. And again, I'm trying to just use my upper body and my chest and press it. And I'm not trying to lift the weight. I'm trying to contract the muscle. So what I'm trying to do is, even though I'm trying to lift it heavy, I'm trying to do it with the muscle. So I'm trying to like get it, squeeze it, contract it up, and then pull it back. And I'm trying to keep all that tension. Cool. No, what I'm saying is I'm doing a bunch of sets of like sets of one, sets of two, and I may fail this. Yeah. I had to cut it back on. All right, let's see. Yeah. Hold. Well, that's a PR for me, which is good. Hell yeah. All right. So now we're going to switch exercises. So that was 10 sets of two, right, with one top set. And it was 10 pounds heavier than the last workout. That's where it's fucking at, guys. That's where it's at. The volume's not so high that I can still get a pump now, but now I hit the thick fibers. So now I'm going to go into the hypertrophy. And again, you're going to watch me grow over these next 6 months. I'll show you. Yo, what's up? All right. Excuse me, man. Are you using this one at all? You mind if I use it? Cool. Cool. I just stick my bag right over there by y'all's. All right. Cool. No, you. Hey, you ain't in my way, brother. That's where I like it because it ain't in the way, dude. Nah, dude. Now I wanted to train beside some winners, so I figured I'd move over here. He treating you right. He doing you right. All right. All right, so now we're going to move over to here. We're going to pop out some reps. So, guys, I do believe in reps, but I also believe in feeling something heavy before you lift reps. I'm telling you, it's a superior approach. I think so. And then when we're done, we'll probably do a little bit of bicep because I like push-pull splits. So I like the Lee Haney push-pull split. So I like chest and biceps, shoulders and triceps, or back and tries. So, all right. All right. So now that we did the heavies, now we can move on to some volume. So again, I think you got to lift something heavy from time to time. You know, it doesn't have to be so heavy that you're crazy, but you need to like you saw my last set. Like it was only one rep, but I used my whole body to arch it up, and then I held the weight statically and controlled it down. To me, that's the money set. That's the money set. Yeah, that's where the money's at, man. Yo, all right, time to pee. All right, stream. The other day, one of y'all said I should cut the sound off while I pee. Excuse me, but I say no. I am not going to do that. If you're in my stream, you're going to hear me pee. Like, comment, share. Like, comment, share. All right. Okay. So now, here's the cool thing. You ready, guys, for it? So we did the power sets, we did the heavy sets, right? We did that. Cool. Okay. So not only did we do the heavy set, now we're going to go and do a little bit of volume. So now we're going to take and do some sets of 10, 8. So the first exercises was a bunch of ones and twos. Now we're going to switch over to probably like some 6 and 8s. Control on these sets versus power. So sometimes you do power sets, sometimes you do control sets. All depends on your goal, you know. Now I'm going to imagine 2 plates is going to feel a little. God damn it! I just busted my shin. I imagine this is going to feel too light, but we'll see. All right. So as you can see, the first sets controlled, smooth, power. These are going to be pump sets. So the whole purpose of this is just to put blood into the muscle. You know what I'm saying, brah? All right. All right. Now, what do you got? Now we're going to do another pump set. All right. Another pump set with the chest. Then we're probably going to finish with some biceps. I like chest and biceps. I like chest and biceps as a split. All right. All right. See, those are the pump sets. So, bah, bah. But after the heavies, hit the heavies first. So for the heavies, because we already did the heavy, I don't really care about the weight. But if I can do 15 fast, I'm going to put 10 pounds and stagger it up. But I do this after, remember, the first set, part of the workout, the first whatever part of the workout was all heavy doubles and triples. So doubles and triples up to about 300 pounds. And now we're taking a lot less and we're pumping it. And you may wonder why I'm using the machines versus free weights. It's pretty simple because I'm injured and I can't use free weights, or I would be using free weights because free weights are superior. But it is what it is. Hell yeah. Elevated goblet squat. Hell yeah. Old school over here doing elevated goblet squats. Chills raised. Hell yeah. You know, I actually might do some goblets on my next quad because my front squat's gone down to shit. I might do some goblets in my next phase. That's why I like training at gyms in the morning, because you get to kind of look at exercises and be like, yeah, I could use some of that. I could use some of that. Well, the goblet's so good because I have herniated discs. So when you lean forward on your goblets, it decompresses the spine. And I don't know if old school knows this, but when he elevates his heels, that's really good for your hamstrings. I don't know if he knows that or not, but that's a really good movement. He probably does. All right. So now the pump's starting to come. We didn't get as big of a pump on the last set, but again, power set, pump set, power set, pump set. All right. So you got to think, we got stronger from last set and we're hitting more volume. That's a good sign for progress. But we also been eating. We've been eating like a fool, guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Cool. Chest double. How's your chest games going? 10 reps, 10 pounds. 10 reps, 10 pounds. 10 reps, 10 pounds. Oh, yeah, guys, I like to walk between my sets. I know it's kind of silly, but I think walking helps you recover more between sets than just sitting. I mean, if it's a heavy squat or something, I get it, but for like some pump work, I think the walking is superior. What is it? Sound is not sounding. Ah, hmm. I know it could be my AirPods aren't. All right, guys, looks like we're eating steak tonight. Looks like we're gonna go Longhorn. All right, guys, looks like we're eating steak tonight. Looks like we're gonna go Longhorns. That sounds good. Guess I'm gonna go buy Dad a steak. Dad's an old bastard. He deserves a good steak. 10 reps, 10 pounds, guys. Old school. 10 reps, 10 pounds. 10 reps, 10 pounds. Give me another 25. You using this old school? Yeah. All right. Sound is not sounding. So, essentially, next set 10 pounds, 10 reps. 10 pounds, 10 reps. Sound pretty easy, right? Heavy sets 2 to 3. Next set. Ah, 8. 8. Feels like 8's the right number. I feel like 8 is a good number. Yeah, 8's are good. Oh, each one of those I'm getting a full contraction too. So even though I'm using a little bit of momentum, I'm still getting a full chest contraction. And we're growing every week. The growth is coming back. So, which is good. When my back atrophied, I had scapular issues. So I need to build enough muscle to hold my scapula in place. So, here we are. Shout out to Legends Fitness. Even though I will be a trainer at the One Life opening up here soon, I still like the Legends Fitness gym. So, although we will slightly be competitors, I do feel like there's a large enough market for all of us to have share in the market. So, shout out to Legends Fitness. Shout out to Legends Fitness. So, for me, guys, you guys think this is silly, but I think you should rest more between sets when you want to get larger. And why do I think that? Because that's what every damn study shows. But now the hypertrophy is a good phase too. But if you haven't done a strength phase mixed in with hypertrophy, try to phase in 4 to 6 weeks of strength where you just get stronger on your main lifts and then phase in hypertrophy after that. I'm telling you, dude, it's superior training. And then work on your mobility instead of once you hit 150 minutes of cardio or 10,000 steps, stop walking and then work on your mobility because then that's going to elicit more potential growth in your fascia due to the myostatin inhibition. All right, one more. Ah. All right. That was a decent set of 8. All right, we'll take it. Those last 2 reps are fucking sloppy as fuck, but we'll take it. That's all right. We'll take it. We'll take it. Oh, you know what I could be doing now? I could be doing cables. I could be doing cables. All right. All right. So now we're going to just take a cable and do some subscapula pulls. Maybe I can just hang this phone right here. That'd be cool. Is that a good angle? I don't know if that angle is good. Should have brought my tripod, but whatever. Right through there. Anyways. Yeah, whatever. I'll bring my tripod next time. But anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to take a cable right over through here. Right? Check this out. And you're not going to do something crazy. All you're going to do is take one like this, keep it really low, and then put like 0 weight on it. Right? Like 0. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take it behind your back. See how it's behind your back? And what this is going to do, this is going to stretch out that rear delt. So if you have any scapula issues or there's anything that's called the nerve pain, you want to put your shoulder in this position. When you come out, you want to rotate your thumb up. So by rotating the thumb up behind you, what you're going to do is you're going to stretch the supraspinatus and the front delt and avoid a shoulder impingement right through here. But you need it to be behind you. This is also going to help with your scapula and all sorts of stuff. If you're enjoying this advice, also you can take your hand out with the cable and rotate your thumb like this. So think about your back left scapula opening it up and do it with resistance. You want to turn the thumb over resistance. Turn the thumb with resistance. Turn the thumb with resistance. Hold it. You can go straight into a stretch just like this. Pull, stretch, under load, pull. Right through here. Here, up. Rotate, down. Rotate, down. See how effective that is? Same thing on this side. Hold it backwards. Up. All right. You're welcome for the free physical therapy. That's free physical therapy. Yeah. So now what we need to do is put a little bit more weight on here. Let's just go ahead and do let's just do the 25s. Yeah. Put these 10s over here. No. Well, we're kind of getting to the point where I've done enough sets where in 2 days I'm going to be training again press. So instead of doing more volume on one day, I'll spread the volume out throughout the week. Because as long as you spread the volume out and you're consistently getting stronger, you know, if you keep getting stronger, train as frequently as you can. But if you get to the point where you're no longer getting stronger, see, my progression is stack it with 10s, stack it with 25s, stack it with 35s, and stack it with 45s, right? That's how I progress weights because I'm too dumb to add up the math. But I'm smart enough to say if I stack all 25s and then I stack all 35s, you know you're progressing. Like, stop making this shit so complicated, guys. Like, don't come in here and do 1,000 pump sets, dude. Get stronger, dude. I'm telling you. All right, stream. What you got? Questions? Because we're about to end it. Because I'm getting bored. All right, tune in next time. Like, comment, share. God bless.